What up there in YouTube Guitar Land? It's Music Man RN coming at you with some Jack Johnson. We're going to do No Other Way. Great song. Got a lot of nice, tasty slides in it and some classic Jack Johnson guitar work. We're going to start with the tuning and capo. Capo on the 3rd fret. Tuning is drop D. So you take that low E and you tune it down to a D. So get that tuning right, slap the capo on, we're ready to start. Start with the intro, kind of. And you're kind of fretting the 3rd fret of the B string, 4th fret of the G string, and then you're going to be plucking that open D string along with that 3rd fret of the B. So these two together. And then you're hammering on that 5th fret of the B string. So you get this sound. This finger on the 4th fret, excuse me, this guy right here, not really doing much, just kind of stays put. So you get this kind of a sound. And then you're going to just kind of play some little notes in between. That's just the 4th fret to the 3rd fret. And again, you can kind of see there that after the hammer-ons, you're just kind of playing a few little notes there, and then occasionally you're actually plucking that low, that open D, and kind of just playing those notes in order. We'll do one more time, kind of slowly. And on the last time, the only difference is when you get through the end of that cycle and you're about to go to the slidey part of the song, you're going to do something like this instead. And you're going to pluck that fretted 3rd fret, but then you can remove the other fingers and you're going to play the open D and the open G. So you get this sound. And then you're going to go into the slidey part of the song. You're going to use that open low E. I know it's dropped to D, but we'll just call it the open low E. And you're going to slide the 7th and 9th fret of the D string. And you get this sound. After that slide, you put your finger down, pointing finger down on the 7th fret of the G string, and then you get this. Excuse me. And then after that, those notes, you're gonna play the open or that fretted 9th fret on the D string. Those 3 notes. That fretted 9th fret, open low E, and then this fret, 9th fret, basically open now, so the open D string. So when you put all those together, it sounds like this. One more time. One more time slowly. And then after that, you're going to do the second part of the slide, which is the open low E again, and then you slide the 7th fret to the 9th fret. Same slide from 7 to 9, but you're doing it on the A string now, and you get this. And after that slide, then you're going to go from the 7th fret of the D string down to the 4th fret of the D string. And when you put them together, it sounds like this. Oops, excuse me. Oh, Lord, sorry. My Lord. Sorry about that. But yes, that's what you're looking for. And again, that's open, slide 7-9, and then slide 7-4. Once you slide into that 4, you're going to put that middle finger down on the 5th fret of the A string. You're going to fret that note. That open, or that 5th fret, open low E, and then the open D string. So kind of like after the first little slidey thing, you get those little filler notes after the slides. So it'll sound like this. So let's put those two together now. Something a little bit like that. And you might hit the wrong note, or you might accidentally not get the exact, those little filler notes might not be perfect every time, but you get the kind of idea. So after those two, on the third time through, we'll kind of call those the third bar of this riff. You're going to do that same 7 to 9 slide, but instead of fretting that 7th fret of the G string, you're going to leave it open to get that sound. So it'll sound like this. And then that same, then back to that. So third time, instead of doing the, you're doing the to that open G string. And then back to that same thing we just did with the open slide A string, 7 9, and then 7 4. Puts finger down on the 5th fret, and that kind of ends it. So let's put them all together. Third one, different. And then the last one will be the same one we did to start it off with. And that's about it. It basically covers kind of the intro and then the kind of extension of the intro, and finishes off, I guess we'll call it the kind of double intro, and then basically the verse would start with the words, and kind of sounds like something along those lines. But anyways, we'll cover that in part 2. That's the part where the singing is going on, and I guess that's the verse, and then there's a chorus. That's basically the bulk of the song. But hopefully this is helpful for kind of part 1, getting that intro part and those slides. Practice it slow, add some speed to it as you go, and you'll definitely get it. It's a fun song to play. Look for part 2 soon. Until then, Music Man RN out.